Victory at Ewood in the final home game of the 2009-10 season against Arsenal helped the club to celebrate reaching another milestone in its long and proud history. Top flight status will be secured for a 10th consecutive year, and 10 years at the top is good going in anybody's business. But back in 2000, things hadn't started so well, as just one game into the second season in the Championship, Rovers were rocked by news of the untimely death of the club's biggest supporter, Jack Walker. Ewood was in mourning.
It's not about Man United, Chelsea or some fancy foreign Dan. It's Blackburn, Preston, Burnley. That's where it all began, where what you see is what you get, but don't show how you feel. But I'm making my exception for the Blackburn man of steel. I really need to thank him for the pride he gave us back. Just for a while we were the best, thanks to Uncle Jack. Few people have the vision to make a dream come true. The beauty of Jack Walker's was, we got an invite too. Some saw him as a rich old man who bought a winning team, but for me, they missed the point. He bought us all our dream. I think it's maybe true to say it could not last forever, but then again, I'm certain that it's better once than never. And even if those winning ways never do come back, they can't take away the memories, thanks to Uncle Jack.
His name was Jack Walker, they called him the King of the Land. On a bright summer's day on the 14th of May, stood there with the cup in his hand.
I think he was a very humble man. He was a guy who set out with an ambition to make Blackburn Rovers appear on the football map somewhere. He had a dream. He invested a lot of money in the dream. The dream was fulfilled for him. Won the league championship. He was a man of his word. His word was that he was going to build Ewood Park into a magnificent stadium. He was going to build a training ground that was going to be fitting of any other club in England. He's done that. He's went further than that since I left, put on the academy. He's a guy who deserved everything he got because he was just true to his word. The day that he came to speak to me, he asked me to come to Blackburn Rovers, so he kept his word all the way along.
He was Blackburn through and through, just a supporter, and when you move away from the club, it makes you appreciate just how much, how rare these people are, and I don't think there will be another one.
He was Blackburn's #1 fan. My first encounter with him was the first game when we played Chelsea at home, and Kenny introduced me to him, and I said, "Mr. Walker, nice to meet you." And he said, "Now, son, everybody calls me Jack," and that just summed up the man for me. You know, he had no airs and graces about him, in spite of his fabulous wealth and how successful he was as a businessman. He was just, I think he just wanted to be one of the lads. Basically, he loved being in and around the lads on the match day, and he'd be sorely missed.
He liked a little gamble with people. He was always, he'd come in the dressing room sometimes, sit on the bench by a player, go in his pocket and take a couple of coins out and flick them across the floor, and he'd aim for this line or a little bit of dirt on the floor. And the players would look, the players didn't even know him then, and he'd say, "This second coin, I bet you're a tenner, I can land it on the line," and somebody would take him on, this silly old man coming in, throwing his money around, but you can guarantee that coin would be on that line and the tenner would be in his pocket.
Yeah, I used to call him Uncle Jack, but I don't know if I started that or no, but because he was like an uncle. Anybody that comes and gives you millions of pounds to buy players, I think you would regard as an uncle, and a friendly one as well. But as I say, he had his expectations. He made the funds available. He kept his word regards that, and at the end of the day, we fulfilled the dream for him. And that'll be the last memory you have of Jack. The tears of joy when we won the league championship.
Wherever I've been, I've always said that there's not one person bigger than any football club. I said that many times at Rangers and at Blackburn. Manchester City as well, because there's people coming and going all the time. But I think it's fair to say that Jack Walker is Blackburn Rovers Football Club, and irreplaceable. What he's done, what he means to everybody, I think, in Blackburn, what he's given them. He's fulfilled the dream, really. He's provided something that a lot of people wouldn't have thought was distinctly possible in and around Blackburn, a Blackburn Rovers fan. He's given them a great stadium, he's given them a great team, he's given them great times, and he'll be sorely missed.
Everyone knew that this football club wasn't about a business deal for Jack. It was about something he felt very passionate about, something he loved, I think. I don't think love is too strong a word. And he's a man who put his money where his mouth was. And his story will never be repeated. It's never been done before, will never be repeated. And the people of Blackburn have been very, very fortunate to have such a supporter as Jack Walker was for this football club.
He was the right man for the job, he was in it for the right reasons. A lot of people want to get into a football club to make money. Jack wanted two things from football, he told me. He wanted to see the team in Europe, and he wanted his own little box, his own room, to bring his friends and his family to watch the team at Ewood Park. He was just an exceptional man.
Time to say goodbye. Paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te.
He did a lot for an awful lot of people in Blackburn, and he achieved his dream of seeing his beloved Blackburn Rovers successful, and we're just pleased that we were able to do that for him.
It wasn't myself, or it wasn't Kenny, or it wasn't any of the players that won the league for Blackburn. It was Jack, and because without him, I wouldn't have been there, Kenny wouldn't have been there, and I doubt a lot of the players wouldn't have been there, because it was his dream and his honesty and his ambition that actually took us to Blackburn. So it was him that won the league, not anyone. But once he'd won the league once, he wanted to win it again, and that summed him up.
In that first home game after Jack's death, Rovers beat Norwich 3-2 and began a season which would end in triumph at Preston.
Hibnet's corner, beyond Bent. Janssen! And Blackburn Rovers are 18 minutes away from a Premiership return, and it's their top goal scorer, Matt Janssen, who's got his 24th of the season. What a priceless goal it could be!
Well, they're all looking towards the referee.
And there goes the whistle, and Blackburn Rovers produce the ultimate tribute to the late Jack Walker. In the season that he sadly passed away, they complete their return to the Premiership.
Tense match, gritty in the first half, but we knew if we kept on going, we had chances, but it was just converting them, and thankfully one of them went in. We've got there, and we're going to look forward now, and it's the Premier League, here we come.
It's been really hard. We deserve to be going up. You know, tonight was a nervy performance by us, understandable, but we deserve to be. It's great, man. I'm pleased for them.
Jack, we did it for him, and that's I've been here 4 years now, and if Jack could have been here now, he'd have loved every minute of this, so different class, love it.
So after 2 seasons in the Championship, Rovers were back where they belong, beginning a 10-year unbroken spell in the Premier League and marking their return with some pretty impressive performances.
United now coming forward with Veron. Now Giggs picks it up, transfer shot from the edge of the area, and United take the lead after 90 minutes. Ball comes in, comes off a United player, It's off David Beckham, and it's an equaliser for Rovers. You see no danger at all. Beckham it was, edge of the area, totally unmarked, skipped off his head, it's one apiece. Well, Rovers again on the attack, and again United defensively weren't too awake. Here's Gillespie, gets the shot in! Oh, what a goal! But Keith Gillespie, United defence just stood off him, allowed him to come back in. We've played 68 minutes, it's Rovers 2, United 1. Pindo United, as Beckham takes it quickly, Frida was off his line, and United have equalised. Well, that was a touch of genius from David Beckham. What can you say? Grabby finds a bit of space himself, and then through his Gary Flitcroft from the scoring. Well, we were just talking about Gary Flitcroft. Flitcroft popped up with a header with the keeper off his line. 17 minutes gone. It's Rovers 1, West Ham 0. Wants for someone to show for him. Dunn's the player, finding space on the edge of the area. On that right foot, David Dunn. Oh, what a goal! Into the far corner. I just had a feeling that this could be David Dunn's afternoon. 26 minutes gone. Rovers lead by 2 goals to 0. Johnson continues, edge the area, 2 guy, danger here again. Chipped in towards the far post, Grabby with a header and helped in for number 3 by Damian Johnson. 28 minutes gone, surely the game's over already. Rovers 3, West Ham 0. 2 guy, unmarked edge of the area, on his left foot, gets in towards the far post, it's an own goal. The attempted clearance at the far post goes straight into the back of the net, and surely that's the game over with. Played into 2 guy, perhaps a 2 guy goal will finish it off, and it does. What a strike from 25 yards from 2 guy. That really just put the icing on the cake. With 11 minutes left, it's Rovers 5, West Ham 1. Dunn skips past, gets a chance. Hislop spilt it again, chance for Janssen, and that really is it. That's what we were calling for. That's what we've got. I hardly believe it. 8 minutes left by the Rovers 6, West Ham United 1. 2 guy. Look at the players over on this near side now. Dunn's got Janssen outside him, they're not marking him even. Janssen left footed, tries to chip it over the top man at the far post. It's 7. It's Craig Hignett to make it 7-1. Craig Hignett, far post, 7-1.
Getting back into the Premier League was no mean feat. Getting to a major cup final was even better.
Janssen, 1-0, Matt Janssen. Johnson suddenly full of life, goes for the shot, should be number 2, and it's Darren Dunning who's got it. Ball into the centre, and Craig Hignett opens the scoring on the half-hour mark. Johnson fell over inside the box when he had a clear shooting chance, and somehow it's gone in, and it's Craig Short. Well, that was amazing. Johansson, nice bit of skill, goes through Beakins. Oh yes, what a goal! Pulled back across, decent chance here for Johnson, and that is it. Cut back inside by who else but Matt Janssen. Difficult one on the far post. Taylor got a touch, only as far as stuff. Good save with the legs by Taylor. Comes out to 2 guy, off target, but put in for a second goal by Matt Janssen. He is done with a chance. Couldn't quite fall for him, and then Mark Hughes. Duff with the Arsenal defence closing down, must be played in towards Janssen, a little bit short. Janssen, that's his hat-trick, and that's the game signed and sealed for Rovers. Still only though Cole
and Hignett can reach. Forward, Hignett score! And Rovers lead 1-0. Another chance for Rovers. Duff breaks into the penalty area, lays it to goal! And it's goal! Oh, that's what you pay your money for.
Swinging in, passes Flitcroft, past everybody off the post, and converted by Matt Jansen. Two-guy ignores him, then plays it through to Duff. Now a chance for two. Damien Duff has sealed the tie. There's a chance to have a run at the towering Sheffield Wednesday defence. Plays it wide towards Duff. Duff looks up and he calls the centre. And Cole gets his goal. Trying to work away through. Might fall towards Hignett. Seals the evening. It's 6-3 on aggregate.
So Rovers had made it to a cup final against Tottenham in my neck of the woods, the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. Underdogs we might have been in some people's eyes, but not in the players.
Across to Poyet, Poyet had a look up, Tarico was back, and the flag stayed down here as Ferdinand one-on-one with Frieda going inside the area. Ferdinand goes around him, Frieda just got a touch on it, and really Spurs should have scored. Hughes gets a touch on for Rovers, and now here's Gillespie, maybe chance for a shot, brings it down, almost rebounded, and Rovers have scored, ricocheting around the Spurs penalty area, and Matt Jansen gives Rovers the lead on 25 minutes.
Yeah, I was willing for Keith Gillespie to hit the ball there. He hit it, he got a deflection which done kindly for Rovers, and Matt Jansen in the back of the net. That's a great start for Rovers.
Now Poyet trying to find some space, plays the ball through and towards Ferdinand. Ferdinand might have to take it early, gets around Berg. Ferdinand at the near post needs someone to pass it to. Chance for Seeger, must be the equaliser, and it is the equaliser for Spurs. It was great work by Ferdinand down the far side. We've played 33 minutes and it's back to 1-1, and credit there to Les. Ferdinand held the ball up and held it up. Now Spurs backpedaling again. Jansen plays it through into Cole inside the area, chance for Cole, saved by Sullivan with an outstretched right leg.
Yeah, tremendous ball from Matt Jansen just a moment ago, and Andy Cole were very unlucky.
And again Sheringham lets it run now, chance for Poyet inside the area, he's put it wide as he comes off the crossbar. Sheringham back in again, and Frieda will save, and Gus Poyet can't believe it, it's in the back of the net, and really, we've said it earlier in the game, Spurs should have scored. Long ball out by Berg, King needs to judge this, gets there first, heads it down again, almost like Jansen back in, Cole with the chance, and Andy Cole's put Rovers ahead again. Dreadful Spurs defending. King had 3 chances to clear that, and in the end it fell to Cole, and 73 minutes gone. I can't even tell the time, 68 minutes gone, Rovers are 2-1 up, doesn't really matter, does it? Ball played in for Everson with a header, great save by Friedel from Ferdinand. Goodness me.
That was a tremendous save again from Brad Friedel, absolutely unbelievable.
Done, back to Cole again, I make it time up. Referee Graham Poll checks his watch. Cole in possession on the far side. He's blown his whistle and Rovers have won the Worthington Cup here at Cardiff. What an amazing afternoon.
The trophy is yours. Europe is yours. The winners of the World Cup 2001.
Yeah, I thought the lads put in a terrific performance today. It wasn't overawed by the occasion at all. People say we come to make the day up today, but I think we proved a lot of people wrong.
Brilliant day, and really enjoyed it, as did all the lads. So hopefully we can go on and
keep that finger. So it's a special day today, special day.
Yeah, it's tremendous, great day, a great atmosphere, and chuffed about. What's he giving it?
It's a special day for us, special day for this football club as well. Special day for the supporters and a special day. I know that Jack's family were here, and hopefully it's a special day for him as well.
What an amazing day for the lads, and having won League Cup medal myself, I know how good it can be. For Rovers, that was the spark needed to mount a league revival, and any lingering doubts about relegation were dispelled as the team went on to finish 10th, with the added bonus of European football to look forward to. After picking up the cup in Cardiff, Rovers are off in their travels again, this time a bit further afield. Now, some of these European trips can be a bit daunting. In Bulgaria, they are passionate about gambling, guns and goals. And at CSKA Sofia, there are plenty of the latter.
After a 1-1 draw at Ewood in the first leg, Rovers needed to score to have any chance of progressing. David Thompson's wonder goal gave us the perfect start. The lead was doubled early in the second half when Andy Cole unselfishly teed up Egil Ostenstad to roll the ball into the empty goal. And the tie looked over when David Dunn's defence-splitting ball found Damien Duff, and the Irishman in turn found the bottom corner. The home side rallied, and Gargarov gave the Bulgarians hope midway through the second period. And an unlikely comeback gained further momentum 3 minutes later when Pereira headed home to set up a tense finale. Gargarov's second from the penalty spot levelled the scores with 2 minutes left, but Rovers held on.
3-3, Rovers through on away goals, and next a mouth-watering tie dubbed the Battle of Britain against Celtic, with the added spice of Souness's return to Scotland.
Obviously it's going to be a fantastic game for everybody, me included. I'll be excited tomorrow when I turn up at the stadium. Until then, I'll enjoy being in Scotland. I'll enjoy seeing some old friends. Got great memories of being here in Glasgow. I'm going to go to one of my favourite restaurants and have a nice bottle of wine or two. I'm sure I will be motivated tomorrow night when I arrive here and receive the reception I'm bound to get, and that will excite me and make me motivated. I'll enjoy it. It's more important how my players deal with what's going to be thrown at them tomorrow.
Thompson will take the corner for Celtic. In swinger, Hartson's there with a header off the line. It's gone in. And is it William Petrov for Celtic? Oh, Henrik Larsson, I think it may well be. Henrik Larsson, the man who's got it for Celtic. Infield to Chris Sutton. That was the danger area where no one had really liked it. Falls for Larsson. Great chance for Celtic. He scored. And this is danger for Rovers. Celtic have got the precious away goal after 15 minutes of the match at Ewood Park. So Petrov takes the corner, it's off Sutton, it's in, game, set, match.
So Chris Sutton returned to sink Rovers, but back in the league, scoring goals seemed to be second nature. Plenty of goals in the Worthington Cup as well, helping Rovers reach the semi-finals once again.
Van Nistelrooy collected upfield. Scholes is with him, or joining him. Giggs is up there, Beckham's on the right. Ball across the edge of the 6-yard box, deflected, Scholes is there, it's gone in. Will that be allowed? It will be allowed. I thought Brad Friedel had that in his hands. United though have taken the lead. York's there. Will he look for Gillespie on the right? He does do. Great chance to get the ball in for Rovers. Good cross, Thompson's there, equalises! Rovers have done it within 5 minutes of United taking the lead. The cross this time was perfect, and Thompson with a downward header low into the bottom right hand corner from Old Trafford. It's Manchester United 1, Rovers 1. Forlan comes forward, looks for Scholes, through to Solskjaer, great chance, Solskjaer, off the line by McEverley, brilliant, falls for Silvestre, over the top, Jay McEverley, walk to the 5,000 Blackburn fans, take a bow. That was an exceptional bit of defending. That is absolutely world-class stuff, and he has probably earned Rovers a draw in this match.
Silvestre backs off, ball's played into the box and Brown clears. As far as two-guy, midway inside the United half, chips it over the top, looking for Cole's run, gets a touch on it, Andy Cole scores! He got there ahead of Barthez, and Cole just got a touch on it. 11 minutes gone, Rovers lead. Silvestre swings the left-footed ball in, full stretch McEverley into Beckham. Thought about the shot, plays the cross in, Scholes misses it, kick goes in a second time. Peels for handball, not given, flag stays down from the linesman, Paul Scholes equalises. On the overlap goes Neville, 3 forward, Giggs makes a run towards the near post. Neville passed his man easily, in it goes, and it had to be. It was a simple goal in the end, and Paul Scholes again not picked up, and Scholes with 41 minutes gone puts United ahead for the first time of the night. They lead 2-1. Jeff Winter blows his whistle. Here comes Van Nistelrooy and beats Friedel down to his right hand side, and with just under 14 minutes left from the penalty spot, Ruud Van Nistelrooy makes it. Rovers 1, United 3.
One route into Europe blocked, but not to be denied. 2 stunning late season away wins help claim a top 6 spot.
Dunn against Taylor, right footed, steps up, strikes the ball into the back of the net. Wonderful penalty, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. From Loftus Road, it's Fulham 0, Rovers 1. Neil chipped into the box, Suka might have a chance, brings it down, great chance for Hakan Suka, first goal for Rovers, and it was an absolute beauty. Wonderful goal from the Turkish striker. Cole up against Finnan, he's held him off, Duff into the area, could be a chance for 3, it is 3 for Rovers. Wonderful break, it's 3-3 for Rovers for the Irish international. What a flick from Suka there, could be a chance for 4 inside the area, takes it round, it's 4-0 for Rovers. Oh, this is just incredible. Rovers are running riot. A lovely finish again for Hakan Suka there, and at Loftus Road it's now Fulham 0, Rovers 4. In towards the edge of the box to Cole, lovely back foot towards York, great chance, great goal from Rovers. What a wonderful move. Dwight York drilled it low, left-footed, into the bottom right-hand corner. It's Rovers 1, Tottenham 0, inside 5 minutes. Taylor now steps into the attack, finds Lucas Neal, chip ball into the box, it's not a great one. Falls for Hignett, tries a shot, what a goal! 2-0 to Rovers, and Craig Hignett marks his first Premiership start of the season with a thunderous volley into the bottom corner. Rovers come forward again though now. Ball into the middle by Cole, York rises with 4 for Duff, 3-0 to Rovers. That's game, set and match. It's Tottenham 0, Rovers 3. Wonderful move. Duff trying to get forward. This could be 4. He's past Keller. Can he keep the ball in? He does do. Cole waiting for the cross. Cole's there and scores. 4-0 to Rovers. Wonderful football. Duff was the creator. Cole was the scorer. It's Tottenham 0, Rovers 4.
I think it's been a great season. I'd like to think our supporters have enjoyed the vast majority of the games they've seen. We've finished 6th, which is great. We're now going to be involved in a European competition, which is, although it's not a glamorous one, it is still prestigious. And players want to be involved in European games.
Yeah, it's 2 years on the bounce now. Last year, obviously, through the World Cup, but I think it means a little bit more this year because we got it via a league position.
With the UEFA Cup to look forward to, Rovers signed Bremerton and Lorenzo Amoruso, who was voted as having the second best ponytail of all time in the Premier League. Guess who came on top? Anyway, both of the new boys had blinding debuts as the season got off to a flyer.
So Rovers corner number 1. Taylor's gone forward and his man's in at the near post. It's Lorenzo Amoruso. Simple goal. 16 minutes gone. Rovers lead by a goal to 0. Amoruso makes his way over halfway. Jansen's got to be careful to stay onside. The ball goes wide to Thompson. Thompson beckons Lucas Neal forward. The ball in isn't the best, but it might work out for Thompson. A chance for a first time shot. Oh, wonderful goal by David Thompson from the edge of the penalty area. But he went for the volley. That's a player full of confidence. Rovers 2, Wolves 0. Ince lets it run and Wolves are in trouble again. Here's Two-Guy now. York perfectly positioned. Ball doesn't really reach him though. Comes back out to Everton. Oh, brilliant strike from the edge of the penalty area. Wolves are dead and buried. It's Rovers 3, Wolves 0. Two-Guy lines up a shot, maybe fooled everybody. Chance now from the angle. Belted in at the near post by Andy Cole. Game really is over. Rovers 4, Wolves 1. Two-Guy lost the ball forward. Flag stays down this time. Cole 1-on-1 with the keeper. Number 5 for Rovers. Andy Cole, the goal scorer. So simple. Cole makes it. Rovers 5, Wolves 1.
The European campaign didn't get off the ground though. Rovers going out to a Turkish side with an unpronounceable name. On the domestic front, I was on the receiving end of a thumping with my old club Birmingham, my old mate Two-Guy on top form.
Poor one straight to Two-Guy, and Two-Guy finds Paul Gallagher. Tebley at his back, he lays it to Cole. Cole, great ball forward. Ferguson's in, great chance. Rovers lead, wonderful goal! And it gives the away side the lead. 20 minutes into the second half at Birmingham. It's Birmingham 0, Rovers 1. And Rovers have the advantage. Cole again leads it to Gallagher, back to Cole. He played Neal onside now. This could be 2. Lucas Neal against Taylor, 2-0! An unbelievable couple of minutes for Rovers. 2 goals in 2 minutes. First Ferguson, now Lucas Neal. Andy Cole has supplied them both. This game could be done and dusted in the space of 120 seconds. Rarely hits the target, but when he does, they are absolutely stunning, unstoppable, unbeatable Rovers the way they've played in this second half. Birmingham City 0, Blackburn 3. Ferguson chip ball in, Gallagher's there, will he score now? Gallagher! Yes, he's done it! Paul Gallagher, first Premiership goal! What a finish to the afternoon! That really is an absolutely outstanding afternoon's work for Rovers. Rovers now lead at Birmingham City, 4-0.
And Gally soon had a new strike partner, with a January signing making an instant impact.
Balls for Shaw, who wastes no time in just pumping it upfield, and if Gallagher can get this one, maybe he has a chance. Flicks it past Rigger, this could be Gallagher in 1-on-1. Mills comes back, falls to Stead with a chance, who scores on his debut! An unbelievable start to his Blackburn career, and on his debut the £1 million signing starts paying back it already. Jonathan Stead, the scorer.
I'm over the moon. It's a fantastic debut, a great performance from the lads, and we scraped the victory. That was a bit of a shock when I was starting the game, but I gave it my all and got the goal.
Of all the goals this season, one stands out. I mean, how many times do you see a goalkeeper score?
Rovers still have this corner. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Brad Friedel is forward for Rovers. Ball. Gallagher's shot hit a defender. Brad Friedel, who had gone forward for the corner, stuck out his left foot. It's hit the back of the net, and it's now 2-2 at the Valley. I cannot believe my eyes. Brad Friedel has scored for Rovers in the last minute. Quite literally unbelievable.
That was a one-off for Brad. He was much better at keeping him out at the other end.
It's me.
Despite Brad's heroics, Rovers were involved in a relegation battle, but survived in the end thanks to a couple of crucial wins.
Two-guy looks, it's a great ball towards Andy Cole, who's onside. Great chance for Rovers. Cole scores for Rovers! What a ball from Two-guy! What a finish from Andy Cole! And what a priceless goal that could be! Andy Cole with his 10th goal of the season. So Fulham free kick, Davis will take it, whipped him right footed, it's all in the middle, chance off the crossbar, it's not gone in, still around, Fulham have equalised, and Rovers' lead has lasted barely 4 minutes. Level with the right hand edge of the Rovers penalty area, whipped in, the chance is there, it's gone in, and Rovers right on the stroke of half time have fallen behind, and it looks to be a second goal for Collins John, and what a punishment at the end of the first half. The ball's flicked in, Dalglish equalises! Headed on by Gary Flitcroft, and what a time to score your first senior goal for the club. And already at the start of this second half, 2.5 minutes in, Rovers are level, it's Fulham 2, Rovers 2. Really either of them could hit it. It's for Amoruso this time, he shoots, it's in! Amoruso has scored for Rovers and he's turned this game around. An unbelievable start to the second half for Rovers. It's swerved, it's dipped, it's dived, it's beaten Van der Sar. It's Rovers 3, Fulham 2. Beaten by Boa Morte as the Portuguese international looks to come forward. Great 1-2. Boa Morte could be in here. Great chance to equalise. Boa Morte gets 3-0. It's 3-all. And Rovers' lead has lasted less than 10 minutes. Flitcroft beats him and then Stead flicks it on. Looking for Cole. Cole tries to lay it back to Stead, who shoots and scores for Rovers. A 7th goal in a quite remarkable match. And it's now Fulham 3, Rovers 4. And could that be the goal that will decide this quite remarkable encounter? Douglas flicks the ball on, Gallagher tries to get past Brown, he doesn't get there, falls for Stead. Gallagher on the edge of the area, tries to turn away from one man, tries to turn away from the other, on his left foot, laid through towards Stead. Is this the moment? Stead scored for Rovers! And what an impact from Paul Gallagher! First touch, he laid the ball through to Jonathan Stead, and right-footed, he took a touch, whipped the ball past Tim Howard, and Premiership safety is surely now guaranteed. It's Rovers 1, Manchester United 0.
The new season was only 4 games over when Graham Souness left to join Newcastle, and in his place came my boyhood idol, Mark Hughes. Back at Ewood just 2 years after his playing days with Rovers ended. And guess who he already had in mind as one of his first signings?
Well, it's all happened very quickly. Obviously, I'm delighted to be here. It's a club I know. I know the people here. They had an indication of what I can offer as well. They've obviously seen my work, and I think it's an opportunity, and I think it was one that I couldn't afford to let pass by. It was important that I think at this stage of my career that I made a move, and this was the right club at the right time for me.
Amoruso will rise, beaten in the air by Stefanovic. That was a good head away. Only to kneel on halfway for Rovers though, and he comes inside a man. Now launches himself forward, looks for Janssen inside the area. My Janssen! Yes, for Rovers! What an impact his first game of the season! On as a substitute, and the forgotten man of Ewood Park gives a timely reminder to new boss Mark Hughes. And in his first game in charge, Sparky Sider in front. It's Rovers 1, Portsmouth 0. Matt Janssen is the goal scorer.
Great for Matty. He's had a difficult time just recently, but I think the fact that he came on, it lifted the crowd, lifted Matty, lifted the team, and I'm delighted for him. We've won a game and we're off and running. It's the start of an adventure, but we're looking forward to it.
And it wasn't long before I also joined the ranks at Ewood. The chance to play for Sparky, too good of an opportunity to turn down. It wasn't all plain sailing though. It was a month before I tasted victory in the Premier League for my new club.
Two-guy One of his trademark crossfield passes to Pedersen, who's got inside Charlton. Inside the area!
What a goal.
And Pedersen scores for Rovers! A crucial strike 16 minutes into this match. Right-footed, he drilled it to the near post. Green got a hand, couldn't keep it out. And it's Rovers 1, Norwich City 0. So we're going to see another shot here from the corner. Does do to the near post. Flicked on by Dickoff, and it's 2-0 to Rovers.
Great ball in.
What a delivery by Pedersen. Dickoff stole half a yard at the near post, flicked it past Green, and Rovers' lead is doubled in this crucial match. Spreads the ball across pitch, but it's been cut out by Gallagher. That was a poor pass. Now running at the Norwich defence. What can he produce? He looks for Dickoff on the edge of the area, looking for options. Where is he past the man and shoots? Green spills, and it's 3-0 to Rovers. A horror moment for the Norwich goalkeeper. A great moment for Paul Dickoff, who gets his second of the game. And 17 minutes into the second half, it should be game over. Rovers 3, Norwich 0.
We were well on our way to secure another season of top flight football by then, and making good progress in the FA Cup, knocking out our local rivals Burnley in a replay at Ewood Park along the way.
Savage whips in, the heads go up, cleared to the edge of the box. Emerton shoots, it's blocked, it falls for Tugai. Tugai will shoot, deflected! And Rovers lead in the East Lancashire derby! And what a time for Tugai to score his first goal of the season! Just over half an hour gone, and it's Rovers 1, Burnley 0. Duff infield, finds Hyde, back to the throw taker. Chip back infield again towards Hyde, he's got space on the corner of the area. Tries a shot, and it's a wonderful goal from Micah Hyde. The Jamaican has equalised with a wonderful left-footed shot. And just before half-time, it's level at Ewood Park. It's Rovers 1, Burnley 1. McQuainer comes away with the ball for Rovers, lays it right towards Reid, again trying to burst forward, looked very positive since he's come on, Stephen Reid. Pedersen right hand side, looks to cross, good delivery in, Sinclair gets there first, Pedersen for Rovers! Oh, he could well be the hero! With just 5 minutes left, Morten Gamp Pedersen has smashed the ball into the roof of the Burnley net, and Rovers lead in the derby by 2 goals to 1. And it's the hero of the moment, yet again, Morten Gamp Pedersen.
It was really fun, and yeah, what can I say? You feel really light after you saw the ball went into the goal, so it's such a big derby, everybody was talking about it, so it was really fun to be involved and have a part of it.
Paul Dickoff's penalty saw off another of my old club's Leicester City in the quarter-finals, and we'd reached another semi-final. The Rovers fans were desperately hoping we could end our 45-year wait for a spot in the FA Cup final. But the trip to the Millennium Stadium didn't lead to the same scenes of joy we'd seen in 2002.
Pires finds Vieira trying to chip it back into Lundberg, might fall for Toure at the back post. Toure dances back inside, lays it across, and Pires gives Arsenal the lead 4 minutes before half time. And 42 minutes gone in this semi-final at the Millennium Stadium. It's Rovers 0, Arsenal 1. Reyes finds Vieira. The Rovers crowd trying to lift their team for one final onslaught in this game. It may well be over. Van Persie to make it 2. Van Persie does make it 2. The Dutchman strikes again to end Rovers' FA Cup dreams. And that could well be the end of Rovers' afternoon. It's Rovers 0, Arsenal 2. Arsenal come forward here, they have a 3-on-2 if they play this right. Back towards Van Persie! It is 3. It's a wonderful finish. And that is the end of Rovers' FA Cup dream this year. Rovers 0, Arsenal 3.
4 days later, we got the perfect pick-me-up with 3 points that secured another year of Premier League football.
Savage far side will take. Right-footed, whips it in. Great delivery. Pedersen gives Rovers the lead. Inside injury time at the end of the first half. And it's magical Morton again for Rovers. Rovers 1, Crystal Palace 0.
The Welsh contingent at Ewood Park grew by 1 over the summer, with my mate Craig Bellamy joining from Newcastle.
There's a big Welsh setup here, so that really, I knew what I was coming into, if you know what I mean. Obviously I've played here at Blackburn, so it's not an alien club. I know what sort of club they are. But it was the people I was going to work with, and the facilities are great. and all those little things just added up. And it's like I said, it's the manager, the club, they all want to improve, and I'm in the same stage. I want to improve as a player as well.
He'd go on to have a great season, but it was a couple of familiar faces that got the season off to a stunning start.
Now it's right on side from Neil towards Kuchia. Reed trying to break into the box. Chip towards Pedersen, back post! Oh! What a goal! What a way to start the new season at Ewood Park. The cross from Kuchia, a contender for goal of the season from Morten Pedersen. Pedersen, 35 years old on Wednesday, shows he still has the magic. Pedersen's corner, two-guy with a sublime volley, and it's Rovers 2, Fulham 1.
And magical Morten was at it again as we won at Old Trafford for the first time in over 4 decades.
Right on side of the penalty area. The Norwegian will take it. It's whipped across the face. The head's coming! No one gets a touch though, and finally Rovers get the goal. Their wonderful players deserved, and it's Morten Gamst Pedersen who gives Rovers the lead. 33 minutes in, and it's Manchester United 0, Rovers 1. Silvestre finds Rooney looking to turn. He's away from Kizanishvili. Fancies the shot. No one out to charge him down. Rooney strikes. Van Nistelrooy's in there. Van Nistelrooy equalises for Manchester United. And midway into the second half, it's Manchester United 1, Rovers 1. Gray will give chase for Rovers. Scholes, though, has picked up. He's under pressure, having to go back towards his own goal. Gray intercepts, finds Pedersen in the area! And it's 2-1 to Rovers! With just 10 minutes remaining. Comical defending from Manchester United. Clinical finishing from Rovers. And it's 2 for Morten Pedersen. 2 for Rovers. Manchester United 1, Rovers 2.
Yeah, of course. It's always special to score 2 goals. It's the first time I scored 2 goals in a game for Blackburn, and it's against Man U, and it was something about having won for 42 years. But I hope the people remember the game for how we played, the whole team, how we stand up together and work hard, and everybody need a clap on the shoulder and say well done to them.
2005 ended in memorable fashion with an emphatic win in another Northwest derby.
Right outside of the area, whips the ball in left-footed. Savage trying to attack. Pedersen back post. What a goal! Stunning volley from Morten Gamst Pedersen. 2005 has been a wonderful year for him, and he's ended it on a quite brilliant note. Benley, nice trick, moves right-hand side. There's men in the middle. Whip ball in towards one of the 3 of them there. Might fall edge of the box for Reed, who strikes. Oh, that's just sensational from Stephen Reed. It's his first goal of this season, and it is an absolute thunderbolt. Bellamy wants a goal. He's one-on-one with Jackson. Goes in field. It might open up for him. Goes past Azew. Still trying to get there, Bellamy. Oh, it was a mazy run. Still might fall in the box. Bellamy completes a wonderful afternoon for Rovers. It will be 3 points on the final day of 2005. It's Wigan Athletic 0, Blackburn Rovers 3.
For the second season running, Sparky led us to the semi-finals of a domestic cup competition, but Fergie's Reds denied Rovers a final appearance. Revenge was sweet though, when a historic league double over United was completed on an unforgettable night at Ewood Park.
Ewood Park holds its breath as Pedersen runs up, strikes the ball. It's a great one, it's off the post. Bentley for Rovers, it's in! David Bentley, just a day after joining the club on a permanent basis, was first to react, and he poked the ball past the Dutch international. Might fall for Rooney. Slide comes in from Savage. Rooney strikes, parried by Friedel. Sahar's there, and Sahar will equalise for Manchester United. Got 5 minutes until the break. It's 1-1 here at Ewood Park. Pucci's header. Ferdinand back towards his own goal. Bentley's in there, and re-gives Rovers the lead, and it's a calamity for Rio Ferdinand. And David Bentley left with the easiest of tasks to pop it over the line. The whistle goes, it's Neil against Van der Sar, and Neil scores for Rovers, sends Van der Sar the wrong way. A remarkable end to this first half. It's now Blackburn Rovers 3, Manchester United 1. Possession is with Rovers at the moment, just down the left-hand side. Savage flicks it back in field towards Bentley, strikes, and it's a hat-trick for David Bentley. And Ewood Park just cannot believe what it's seeing at the moment. Blackburn Rovers 4, Manchester United 1, and new signing David Bentley has a hat-trick. Ronaldo finds Evra, continues his run down the left-hand side. Torres across there for Rovers, tries to shepherd the ball out. Ronaldo's kept it in, a cross goal, and Ruben Nistelrooy has pulled one back for Manchester United. Right-footed, Ronaldo takes into the middle, half-headed away by Cucci, falls for Evra. He in turn falls over, back towards Van Nistelrooy with a chance, and Ruben Nistelrooy has got Manchester United right back into this game. It's played upfield. The referee puts the whistle to his lips, and Rovers have recorded a famous victory over Manchester United. It's been a wonderful game at Ewood Park, and Rovers have won it, and it's Rovers' first league double over Manchester United for 75 years. It's finished at Ewood Park after an outstanding match. Blackburn Rovers 4, Manchester United 3.
It's just pure excitement, and to be honest, I can't believe I actually scored a hat-trick, to be honest. Like in the situation, just signing a contract, and the day after it was something like dreams are made of. Yeah.
I'll never forget Borough's visit to Ewood. Still can't believe I was sent off. Thankfully, Bellows was on fire.
Reid looks again towards Emerton. Better ball. Bellamy makes a decoy run. It goes inside the box to the Welshman. Twisting, turning, trying to move away from Rigger. Still in possession. Tries to kill one! Wonderful goal from Craig Bellamy. 10 minutes in at Ewood Park. And yet again, it's the mercurial Welshman who gives Rovers the lead. And it was a stunning goal. Loose throw there, though, has allowed Viduka to come forward. Right hand side of the box. Twist, turn, shoots! And equalises for Middlesbrough. Pedersen, who will come over to this near side to take, so it'll be a left footer, an in swing. Will he go for goal? Will he just cross it in? He goes towards goal, and it's straight in. The perfect delivery from Morten Gamst Pedersen. It's his 10th of the season. More importantly, Rovers back in front at Ewood Park. Boateng plays it forward. Savage has handled. Oh, I don't believe it. The referee has booked Robbie Savage for a second time, and it's a first red card of his professional career at club level for Robbie Savage. And there's space for Middlesbrough on this right-hand side now for Morrison. He's got all sorts of options. Laid back towards Rockenbach, who shoots and equalises for Middlesbrough. Just what Rovers didn't need. Neil picks up, trying to turn away from Rockenbach. Does do once, then twice, and now he's looking to play it through towards Pedersen. Fleet ball forward. Bellamy is right-hand side for Rovers. Right-hand corner of the area. Pongo's there. He shoots. Great goal from Craig Bellamy. He is on fire. It's 6 in 5 games for the Welshman, and that is an absolute screamer. It's 10-man Rovers back in front. It's Blackburn Rovers 3, Middlesbrough 2.
Europe was on offer when Chelsea came to town in May. All we had to do was beat the champions. No problem.
Right-footed, the Welshman steps up, whips it in. Good delivery! Straight in by Robbie Savage. His first goal at Ewood Park. He's second in the last 3 matches, and it could be such a crucial goal for Blackburn Rovers Football Club. 43 minutes on the clock. Rovers, as it stands, heading into 6th spot and European football. It's Blackburn Rovers 1, champions Chelsea 0.
I got the winner, Reedy. It was me, Reedy. You didn't even touch it. Let's get it straight now. It was my goal. Touched your head. Nonsense.
No, I think it was Reedy. You know, it's a good ball, and you just know if you whip him in that pace and he gets a touch, it goes in. And I think Reedy touched it. Deserved the goal. He's been magnificent, as have all the players. And you know, it's just a great achievement from a club to get in 6th place above some big teams.
Well, everybody's delighted. It's been a huge effort by everybody, and obviously the guys who put the shirt on will get the plaudits, and rightly so, because they have to go out there and put their bodies on the line and make sure we get the results that we want. But we've got a reward today, and sometimes you don't always get the reward that you deserve, and this year thankfully we have, because it's a huge effort and great achievement.
An amazing campaign. Sparky's first full season in charge, and we'd re-established ourselves as one of the top sides in the best league in the world. Until the 06-07 season, Rovers had never really established themselves in Europe. But all that was about to change. Our run in the UEFA Cup was probably the highlight of my time at Ewood Park, with unforgettable trips to Salzburg, Krakow and Feyenoord along the way.
Get into him.
Savage will step up, right footed, curls it over the wall! Stunning goal from Robbie Savage! Pedersen hits towards goal, it's on target, keeper spills! And Benny McCarthy rattles in the rebound! Left hand corner of the penalty area, skips back in on his right foot, drills towards goal! And it's a quite stunning goal from Benny McCarthy! Bentley shoots from distance! Oh my word! That is a goal worthy of taking Rovers into the next round of the UEFA Cup, and it will surely now do so.
Happy birthday.
Is he birthday?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Left footed, a better delivery towards Savage with a header! And Robbie Savage does it yet again in Europe for Blackburn Rovers. Still inside the box, laid back towards McCarthy, who shoots, again saved, Bentley's there and Rovers have a goal! Sugai will shoot from distance! Oh my word! Left-footed shoots, inches wide. Robbie Savage so close. Lucas Neal wins the game for Blackburn and will send them through to the next stage of the UEFA Cup as group winners.
Bayer Leverkusen ended our dreams of UEFA Cup glory, but we'd taken the club further in Europe than ever before. One cup adventure came to an end, but by then another was gaining momentum.
Pedersen comes forward and shoots from distance. Again, Howard not convincing, and Blackburn have the lead. Less than 5 minutes in, and it's now 2 in 2 games for 20-year-old Matt Derbyshire. Pedersen, left-footed, up over the wall. Stunning goal from Morten Gamst Pedersen. It is a vintage free kick from the Norwegian. Chip ball forward towards Gallagher inside the area. Great chance! And it's a third goal for Blackburn Rovers, who are running riot at Goodison Park. Weir has picked off the throw forward. Benny McCarthy still wants a goal in this game. Still going, stays on his feet, trying to get past Lescott on his left foot. Seals the game with a brilliant goal. Now Derbyshire comes forward, right-hand side of the area, strikes towards goal, right-footed, and it's an absolutely terrific finish from Matt Derbyshire. Warnock is still going and has motored past one challenge and a second. He was brought down, but play goes on. Pedersen towards the back post, and Derbyshire with the header. McCarthy makes it 2-0. It's 15 for the season for the striker. It's above the head of Emerton. Might fall for Morten Gamst Pedersen, strikes towards goal. It's a delightful finish. Take a bow, son. The celebration matches a quite wonderful strike from Morten Gamst Pedersen. The diagonal one to Emerton on the right-hand side. Kizanishvili is there in support. Left-footed, the cross comes in. Derbyshire with a header. It's his second of the game, his fifth of the season. This game now surely over as Blackburn head into round 5 of the FA Cup. Emerton doesn't get a touch on Walcott, who wanted the free kick. Forward it goes. McCarthy is onside, left-hand side. Faced by Senderos. He's gone infield, opens up for the shot! It's just magical from Benny McCarthy! With just 4 minutes remaining, he could well have sent Blackburn Rovers into the quarter-final of the FA Cup, and it was a goal with quality written all over it. The cross comes in, Pedersen flicks on, McCarthy goes down under the challenge, might fall for Aaron McQuainer! The unlikeliest of goal scorers, but what a crucial one that could be for Aaron McQuainer, who gets his first goal for Blackburn Rovers. Distan heads high in the air. Peter down towards Roberts, edge of the box, takes it down, laid towards Sergio Peter. Derbyshire back post seals the game for Blackburn Rovers, who are now in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, and that is enough as we enter added time at the end of this game to book Blackburn's place in the final four of the FA Cup.
For the third season running, we'd reached the semi-final stages of a domestic cup competition, and a place in the first FA Cup final at the new Wembley beckoned.
Drogba using his strength, finds Ballack through towards Lampard, goes past one challenge inside the area, and Frank Lampard has given Chelsea the lead. Pedersen strikes, it's gone in! It's taken a touch off a Chelsea player. Jason Roberts is claiming it, but Blackburn Rovers have equalised in the FA Cup semi-final. The Blackburn fans go absolutely delirious away to my right. It was on the cards, and they've got the goal that they so richly deserved. Quainer flicks forward, that's a good looking ball towards Benny McCarthy, who's battling away with John Terry, right hand side of the penalty area, flick back towards Bentley, cross comes in, Pedersen's there and he's headed wide. That was a chance for Morten Gamst Pedersen to put Blackburn in the FA Cup final, and he's headed wide of target. As Kalu comes forward, slides it in towards Wright Phillips, who's now on the left, gets a low ball in towards Kalu in the box, it's blocked, Ballack's there! And Michael Ballack has scored for Chelsea, and Blackburn Rovers are behind for a second time in this FA Cup semi-final. It's Blackburn Rovers 1, Chelsea 2.
There's a feeling obviously of huge disappointment in the dressing room, as you can imagine. A huge effort from everybody, staff, supporters who I thought were magnificent today, really drove us on, and the players, what can I say, it was a huge effort by them and it deserved more. A lot of people thought we'd come here and just lie down and accept our fate, but that wasn't the case. I thought we were exceptional today.
Heartache again in the cup, but joy in the league. Another European adventure secured on the final day of the season.
Chance for Pedersen to cross, whips in towards Nonda, Hanneman is there, McCarthy will tap in, and Blackburn Rovers have the lead, and it's the top scorer once again, now 24 for the season. It's Benny McCarthy. Hunt will go over to the Reading right, more of an in-swinger again, plenty of movement inside the box, it's a deep one towards the back post, and Reading have equalised. It's Sol Ki-hyun who rose highest at the back post. Warnock has made a good run, lovely ball, Warnock now inside the box, goes past the challenge, square ball, and it's gone in finally, and it is David Bentley who gets the second Blackburn goal, and Blackburn's player of the season could well have got their most important goal of the season. And there's no one behind the midway point of the Blackburn half. Reading throwing everyone upfield. In it goes, and Reading have equalised. And it's Kevin Doyle with a free header, his 13th of the season. Bentley coming down the right hand side, it's now gone infield and it's opened up for him. Lovely ball to Emerson, what's the cross like? In the middle towards Derbyshire, who scores with his first touch. A substitution to end all substitutions. A moment of magic from the manager this time, and Blackburn get their noses in front again. Ewood Park goes silent, waiting. Lita strikes, he went for power, blocked by Nelson, the shot comes in, and this time it does find the bottom corner, and that is a terrific strike from Gunnarsson. Oster gets a touch, the final whistle goes, a pulsating way for the Premiership season to come to a close at Ewood Park. Blackburn Rovers will be in Europe next season. They're into the Intertoto Cup, a fitting way to end a fantastic season.
Christmas came early when Santa arrived at Ewood Park before the new season. Rovers beating off a host of clubs to rock Hayes' signature.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be here. I look forward to for my first game, and I am enjoying every single training I'm here with the team, so I'm very pleased to be here in the Premier League.
Downing left foot, he takes it through the wall, and Middlesbrough have the lead on the opening day of the season. Middlesbrough 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. Bentley on the right hand side looking to get the cross in, he's beaten his man into the middle, it goes towards Santa Cruz, who scores for Blackburn Rovers 3 minutes after coming on as a substitute. A dream of a cross from the right hand side from David Bentley, a perfect header from the Paraguayan striker. Middlesbrough 1, Blackburn Rovers 1. Roque Santa Cruz, the goal scorer. Flicks through towards Derbyshire. His first touch is edge of the box. Tries to curl one! Oh my word! Matt Derbyshire has scored an absolute beauty on the opening day of the season, and Blackburn Rovers have come from a goal down to lead at the Riverside Stadium. The two substitutes on the score sheet. Santa Cruz equalised. Derbyshire with a brilliant second. It's Middlesbrough 1, Blackburn Rovers 2.
Now, I've made plenty of headlines in my time, but a centre page spread in a Finnish newspaper? That was a first. It was birthday boy Rocky who stole the limelight with another goal setting Rovers on our way against Maipa 47 as we qualified for the UEFA Cup proper. Next up, a late summer trip to Greece to face a Larissa side managed by former Rover George Donis. A disappointing first leg defeat left us a mountain to climb in the return leg at Ewood Park. We won the game, but it wasn't enough, and our European campaign was over before it had really ever started. The Larissa victory was one of the magnificent 7 on the spin. A pick of them at White Hart Lane.
It's Keane against Friedel, stutters in his run up, but puts it away to Brad Friedel's right. And 3 minutes into the second half, the home side are ahead. It's Tottenham 1, Rovers 0. Bentley is central, he's brought down by Zakora. McCarthy tries a shot, it's deflected! And it goes in via the inside of the post. And Benny McCarthy is a striker, bang in form. He got a bit of luck, no doubt about it, but Rovers will take it. And on the hour mark, they draw themselves level. McCarthy's 7th of the season. It's Tottenham 1, Rovers 1. We're now in the 3rd minute of added time, and Samba has gone forward, Oya's gone forward, it's into the middle towards Pedersen who won the header. Santa Cruz takes down back towards Samba who curls one! Chris Samba wins the game for Rovers! It is a stunning goal from the central defender. It's an absolute beauty from the big man who celebrates signing a new 5-year deal in the most spectacular fashion. Rovers have won this game in the 3rd minute of added time, and Chris Samba has scored from 20 yards out, one of the goals of the season.
You know what is funny? It's my father sent me a text and he said, "It's today you will score your first goal. You know, don't worry. I'm sure it's today you will score your first goal." And pom, I scored my first goal. So I'm very happy. You know, thanks my father. I will say to him to send me a couple more SMS with some goals inside. So yeah, very happy. I'm happy.
And the comeback kids did it again at the start of December, inspired by our latest England international.
Cameroon international Jeremy will try and flick it in now. Right footed he does. Chance for Martins, and Newcastle United have the lead. And Rovers once again undone by a set piece. Martins with the header. It's Rovers 0, Newcastle 1. Right footed, you would expect the England man to take. He's got it up over the wall. Brilliant free kick from David Bentley. It's just absolutely terrific stuff. And Rovers are back level in this game, courtesy of a stunning free kick from David Bentley. His 5th goal of the season, a priceless one perhaps for Rovers. It's Rovers 1, Newcastle 1. Santa Cruz wins the header and he's looking for Roberts, and Santa Cruz has picked the ball up. He might have a straight run on goal. Went to ground under the challenge of Carr. Falls for Bentley! He makes it 2-1 with a lovely low drive. 2 for Bentley, 2 for Rovers, who have now come from behind to lead this game. Midway point in the second half, it's Rovers 2, Newcastle United 1. Santa Cruz and Bay also challenge. It falls for Pedersen. Rovers might be happy to keep the ball. He's through towards Roberts. This could be a chance to seal the game. 1-on-1 with Rosenhall on his left foot. Falls for Tugai, who shoots and does seal the game. Rovers have now got December off to a winning start. Tugai finishing this game. It's Rovers 3, Newcastle United 1.
Bence wasn't the only one amongst the goals. Roque hit 8 that month to pick up the Barclays Player of the Month award. 3 of them came in one match, but he still ended up being on the losing side.
Wigan come forward. It's Lanzard one-on-one with Friedel. Great chance for Wigan, and he's given Wigan the lead. At the moment, it's all Wigan, and Marcus Bent might now be in. Warnock on the ground, appeals for handball. Bent makes it 2-0 to Wigan. It is a disastrous start for Rovers. Taylor smashes the ball across, and it's headed down into the goal by Paul Sharner. And 8 minutes before the break, it's Wigan Athletic 3, Rovers 0. Warnock throws infield towards Santa Cruz. Has turned his man, a chance, he shoots towards goal, and that's an excellent strike from Roque Santa Cruz. And maybe that is just the lifeline Rovers were looking for. Quickly taken. Bentley releases Emerton on the right hand side. Needs a good cross. Puts it in. Reed attacked. Santa Cruz should make it 3-2 and does do. 2 goals for Santa Cruz, 2 for Rovers, and this game is well and truly back on. Bentley gets there ahead of Lanzard, goes on a little run, might now fall for Warnock, who's forward on the left hand side, gets a cross in, it's a deep one. Santa Cruz is there, and Santa Cruz completes his hat-trick, and an incredible comeback from Rovers. And what a match we have at the JJB Stadium. It's now Wigan Athletic 3, Rovers 3. Roque Santa Cruz has got a hat-trick. Warnock's given the ball away to Valencia, who whips it across the face of goal, and Marcus Bent has got his second of the match, and Wigan are back in front. Played forward. Aga Howell has now completed his hat-trick against his former club. It's now Wigan 5, Rovers 3.
From Roque's treble to a memorable double over our near neighbours Bolton.
On the out as far as Joey O'Brien, who lumps the ball back in. Flick towards goal, and it's a terrific goal from Kevin Nolan. Corner from the far side. Bentley would take. Deep one. Should be Jääskeläinen's. It's missed. Samba's there, and Chris Samba has equalised for Rovers. His second goal of the season. It's allowed to bounce by Bolton, and now Roberts picks up, and he might go on a run forward. He was caught by a couple of men. He's still going, and he might have a chance to win the game for Rovers. Roberts edge of the box, wins the game for Rovers, and he did all the hard work himself. And in the 90th minute, Jason Roberts has surely won the derby for Rovers. For the 4th time in 2 seasons, it's McCarthy against Jääskeläinen. McCarthy steps up, sends Jääskeläinen the wrong way. His 10th goal of this campaign, and crucially Rovers have the lead in the derby. Into the middle it goes. Davis got there, and Kevin Davis does now equalise for Bolton. And Rovers undone by another set piece. So can the South African get his second of the game, put Rovers back in front? The answer is yes. He's just walloped it down the middle, packed it with power. Just the right kind of penalty in that situation. Done now, trying to get inside the penalty area. Left footed, stands the cross up towards Bentley, heads it down. And David Bentley, England's bright young thing, has surely won the 3 points now for Rovers. He scored, believe it or not, with his head. Working a tired Bolton side into the feet of Roberts. Good touch, good turn, and he plays it right across goal. Pedersen gets his first Premier League goal in over a year, and it rounds off a really terrific afternoon for Rovers.
And I was back at Ewood in a derby shirt for the final home game of the season.
Kicked upfield from Carroll, and Miller is onside, direct from the kick. Great chance for Kenny Miller, and he's given Derby County the lead. Infield it goes to Pedersen. Tried to chip it forward. Gets a chance to shoot. Saved by Carroll. Santa Cruz equalises. Well, that's a relief for Rovers. And Todd's given the ball straight back to Roberts. Great chance, and Jason Roberts puts Rovers in front. 75 seconds into the second half. Bentley on the left. Cut turns a couple of times, back onto his right foot, helps it in, it's a deeper one. Santa Cruz is there, and Santa Cruz has surely sealed the 3 points for Rovers. That's surely enough to make sure Rovers end their home campaign this season with 3 points.
The win put Rovers in a position to qualify for Europe again, but a final day defeat at Birmingham, who themselves were relegated, saw Rovers narrowly miss out. The game was also the end of an era, with Mark Hughes leaving shortly after to take the reins at Manchester City. New season and a new manager, Paul Ince, another ex-Man United player taking charge at Ewood Park.
Mark Hughes has done an absolutely fantastic job. It's down to me now to continue that and improve it. And I'll do that. I mean, you guys seen the way I've played at Milton Keynes and Macclesfield. I want to play exciting football. You know, I want a strong team and I want to entertain people and entertain the fans. And if I can improve on 58 points next year and be in the top half of the table, then, you know, it's a little step forward for me.
And Ince got his reign as Rovers boss off to a great start.
Does lay off towards Dunn, who cuts back in field on his left foot. Tries to curl one! Brilliant goal from David Dunn! And Paul Ince's reign as Rovers boss is off to a magnificent start. It's on the left-hand side. It suits the right foot of Arteta, and it's one of those where he can just whip it across the face of... Better now from Everton. Can he pick someone out with a cross? It's a deep one towards the back post. Yakubu's there, and Yakubu gives Everton the lead. I think everyone's wondering how Rovers are behind in this game, but you just had a feeling that that goal on half-time was going to play a really important part in the game. As Warnock goes forward, Santa Cruz has got him behind Lescott, and Santa Cruz equalises! Well, the birthday boy gets Rovers back on level terms. Less than 90 seconds after Everton had got themselves in front. Warnock will take the free kick. Samba is forward, Santa Cruz forward, Oyer in the middle, McCarthy and Nelson are the men to aim for. Into it goes towards Nelson with a header off the post. Oyer wins the game for Rovers, and Paul Ince gets his reign as Rovers boss off to a winning start. And just look at the joy on the face of the new Blackburn Rovers manager. Andre Oyer gets his first goal for the club, and Blackburn Rovers are victorious on the opening day of the 2008-2009 season.
First manager's job in the Premiership. You know, you don't want to get beat. We'd settled for the points, and then also my cavalry started going marching up to try and get the winner. But football was a strange game. You know, they could have nicked it 3-2. We go up the other side and win it 3-2. But you know, on the balance of play, I think we deserved it.
Despite that victory, by December Rovers were adrift at the foot of the Premier League table, and defeat at Wigan would be Ince's last in charge. Rovers were in big trouble, and the man we turned to save us was Big Sam.
At the moment, I'm looking forward to Saturday, and I'm looking forward to getting on the touchline, and I'm looking forward to the adrenaline rush, and hopefully at 5 o'clock I'm enjoying the moment.
2 days after arriving, Sam got off to the perfect start with 3 points against Stoke City.
So Sorensen faces Benny McCarthy, and he scores. Benny McCarthy 1-0 to Rovers. Sam Allardyce has weaved his magic already, and Sam Allardyce has a smile on his face already. It's Rovers 1, Stoke 0. Now Benny McCarthy is found in the box. Brett Emerson with a decent ball. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 to Rovers, and it's Jason Roberts getting onto a loose ball. It's a brilliant start for Sam Allardyce. It's a brilliant start from Rovers. I think they've linked up well, and they're doing it again. But Roberts inside the penalty area, one-on-one with the keeper. It's out to McCarthy. McCarthy scores. It's Rovers 3, Stoke City 0. This is unbelievable.
The passion and the desire of the players was what I was looking for. I got that, so it's a dream start for me, and you can't ask for any more than that when you take over a football club that recently has been struggling for results.
And that was the start of the Rovers revival. Premier League safety was secure with a hat-trick of home wins.
Keane against Robinson. Keane steps up. Ellison takes, just dinks it into the middle. Kirkland Kane, it's headed home and Rovers lead a Premier League this season. Surely his most important. What a time for Rovers. Nelson back to Tugan. Rovers trying to get a bit more movement further forward. He's got options on the left. Warnock is one of those. Duke's still outside him. Deep across from Warnock towards Samba, controlled on his chest, and then James has spilled, and it's in, and it's a first goal of the season from Morten Gamst Pedersen, and he's delivered at just the right time. McCarthy steps up and right-footed, sends David James the wrong way into the bottom right corner. So cool from the spot. Is Benny McCarthy's goal enough to secure Rovers' status in the Premier League? Maybe one last chance for a goal. There's the final whistle. Big Sam's side are staying up, staying up, staying up. Pedersen in the first half, McCarthy in the second. Rovers will be playing Premier League football next season. It's finished here at Ewood Park. Rovers 2, Portsmouth 0.
The end of an eventful season and the end of a glorious career with my mate Tugai hanging up his boots at the age of 38. The maestro, what a player. Loved by his teammates, adored by the fans. A true legend here at Ewood. There was extra reason to look forward to the 09-10 season with our old rivals Burnley winning promotion to the Premier League for the first time. The first instalment of the derby came at Ewood in October.
And 5th of the season, right-footed from the right-hand side.
We know how much it means to the fans, and you try and stay as relaxed as possible, but we know it was a massive game for the local area, and hopefully the fans now can enjoy their night and the bragging rights till the next game.
Same old story in the derby then, Rovers winning. But even that game couldn't match the drama of Chelsea's visit in the last day of the League Cup.
Pedersen got a touch. Can Chimbonda get a second one? No, it falls though for Roberts in the area, trying to tee the ball up for Pedersen, who drives inside the box, feeds Chimbonda, pulls it back towards Kalinic. Rovers lead, and that's majestic football, totally undoing Chelsea at the back. Back to Malouda, who whips it in, deeper delivery. Drogba gets there, and Didier Drogba equalises, and the change pays instant dividends for Carlo of Rovers' goal. Tees it back up for the Aussie, whips it in, deeper delivery. Kalinic tried to flick on, it's got in, and Niko Kalinic will claim his second goal of the game. Brett Emerton might want it, but the Croatian striker is running away, taking the plaudits. So it's McCarthy against Hilario. Up steps the South African, sends Hilario the wrong way into the bottom right-hand corner, and Rovers are ahead by 3-2. Malouda into the penalty area. Robinson comes, he's missed. It's there for Ferreira, and Ferreira puts it into the back of the net, and this game is going to penalties. Ballack against Robinson. Again right-footed, shorter run up than McCarthy. Steps up, and he misses! Robinson got a touch onto the post, and Rovers ahead in the shootout. Kalinic runs up, and it's saved. And Niko Kalinic, the unfortunate man for Rovers. If he misses, Rovers win. Kakuta steps up, Robinson saves, and Rovers are into the semi-finals of the Carling Cup. Paul Robinson, the villain in the last minute of extra time, the hero in the penalty shootout, and Big Sam's side are 2 games from Wembley.
So another semi-final, but once again it was a case of so close yet so far. The second leg at Villa Park was an amazing game though.
It's David Dunn who takes the corner, right-footed, whips it in, and Guzan's missed it, and Rovers are level, and it's Niko Kalinic. And finds Kalinic, left-hand corner of the penalty area. Back to Pedersen, needs a good cross into the middle. It goes towards Olsen. Guzan saves. Kalinic scores, and Blackburn Rovers a goal down after the first leg now lead in this Carling Cup semi-final. Young puts the cross in, right-footed, looking for Agbon the hole, falls for Warnock, and it's their former Rover, Stephen Warnock, who brings Aston Villa back level in this Carling Cup semi-final. It's James Milner, scorer in the first leg. And right-footed, he steps up. Paul Robinson guesses right in going away to his right, but he can't keep it out. And once again, there was the option of the short corner, which Villa don't take. Downing's ball in, flicked on at the near post and at the back post. It's a scramble on the goal line, and Richard Dunn has turned it in. Milner looks for Heskey. Was 2 up on the night. Back to Downing, who's controlling things. Milner forward, slides it through towards Heskey. Heskey's onside, takes it round Robinson, and Emil Heskey makes it 5-2 to Aston Villa. Givet forward, gets the cross in. Olsen with the overhead. What a goal from Martin Olsen! That's an absolute stunner from the young Swede. It's only his second senior goal, but that was absolutely magnificent. Pedersen to take. Into the middle it goes. Nelson attacked. Dunn heads away. Emerton back forward towards goal, and it is 5-4. Can you believe it? It's Villa 5, Rovers 4. Young looking to round it off. Does round it off with Villa's 6th goal of the night. That goal from Young just makes the margin of victory that little bit more emphatic.
Goals are plenty at Villa Park, and they weren't in short supply on home soil either, as Rovers turn Ewood into something of a fortress.
Shining as a deep brown. You had a dirty look. You caught me on your hook. Turn up the thermostat. I wanna see you switch. Oh yeah, girl, you've got something I like. I walked right over, said hi, how you doing? You smiled at me, and girl, you tore right through me. I said, come on, let's dance. We've gotta take a chance. You whispered in my ear, you wanna get out of here. Can you feel it? Rocking the city. Ah yeah. Straight out of nowhereness. Like a fist. Can't resist you, oh no. I'll tell you something. You know I love ya. I just wanna touch ya. Stand up. Knock me right off my feet. Hard to beat. Hard to beat, hard to beat. Ah yeah, girl, you've got something I like. Ah yeah, girl, you've got
Soil, with, you've guessed it, another win at Ewood.
Nasri, the decibels go up a couple of notches as Pedersen chips it in. Fabianski doesn't get it, and it's headed home by Chris Samba. Once again, Arsenal will protest, but the set pieces have paid dividends, and it's 4 for the season for Chris Samba. Captain on the day, puts Rovers ahead midway through the second half in the final home game of this season. It's Rovers 2, Arsenal 1.
3 more points at Aston Villa on the final day of the campaign earn Rovers a place in the top half of the table and ensure a 10th consecutive season in the top flight of English football for the first time since the 1930s. A great achievement and another fitting tribute to the legacy left to us by Jack Walker. Not just a supporter, but a real friend.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down a road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant.
Janssen! And Blackburn Rovers are 18 minutes away from a Premiership return.
I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off, won't you stand up and take a bow? I'll sing again. Then once again, thank you for being a...
Gray intercepts, finds Pettis in the area, and it's 2-1 to Rovers. Savage flips it back in field towards Bentley, straight, and it's a hat-trick for David Bentley. And Ewood Park just cannot believe what he's seeing in a moment.
Thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you. Thank you for being a friend. People, let me tell you about a friend.
Robinson saves, and Rovers are into the semi-finals of the Carling Cup.